And joining us now, Captain Morgan McManus. He's the master of the Empire State 6. That's a maritime college training ship. And he's actually navigated through the Suez Canal 6 times, both north and south. Captain Morgan, thank you for being here.
Thanks, Frank.
All right, we're going to skip the jokes about your name being Captain Morgan. We'll let the people on Twitter do that one. On a serious note, you have navigated this canal multiple times. How difficult is it? And that spot where the ship got stuck, are you familiar with that at all?
Yeah, the canal is a challenge just from a time perspective. It takes 16 hours to go through. It's a long day. It's a long evolution. I've been through it on car carriers and ro-ro ships where you have that high sail profile similar to the Ever Given. And, you know, when those winds kick up like that, you really have to anticipate and adjust your course to sheet over for that wind to compensate for it. So it becomes a challenge. You know, you have the Suez Canal pilots are on board and they're there as advisors and they're of local knowledge, but, you know, the captain is still ultimately responsible for the safety and the safe navigation of the ship. So it definitely is a challenge for them going through there. Sandstorms kick up, you lose visibility. You have to then rely on radar and your ECDIS and your chart plotter, but you still have to have a feel for what's going on with the ship. You know, you get too close to the bank, you have to worry about bank suction, which then would actually suck the stern of the ship towards the bank and kick your bow out towards the center of the channel, which seems like something that may have happened with the Ever Given. As it got too close to the one bank, the stern got sucked in and it angled it across the other way.
All right, we're using a lot of nautical terms there. It sounds like it's just difficult to navigate north or south either way. We know the U.S. Navy sending a team of experts. Now an Egyptian official said that ship's going to be refloated this weekend. Do you actually think that's realistic?
It's really hard to say. When you look at pictures and you see how far the bulbous bow is dug into the bank and up on the beach, that's a lot of earth they have to move out of the way. And I know the spring tide's coming up and it gives a little bit more water in the area for some added buoyancy, but I really think it's going to be a challenge. I also think I'm sure the salvors are very worried about this and calculating how much pull they could actually pull on the ship with tugs to move it without affecting the structure of the ship. And not only that, the stability of the ship.
So, Captain, in your professional opinion, was this caused by some human error, or is this canal really in need of improvements for the larger and larger ships that are coming through it?
I think when they get into it, you're going to see there's going to be an element of human error to it. I mean, large ships like this have been transiting the canal successfully for years without much incident. Usually when an incident happens, the pilots will put the ship on the bank and let the situation work itself out, whether it's a mechanical error or something like that. This seems to me that probably there was a human element that the pilot or the helmsman lost a little bit of what they were doing with situational awareness and then wound up just trying to overcorrect for it. And they didn't catch it quick enough and, they went across the bank.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.